the Capital One Arena is shaking, and how a week can change a Friday. Cody had a question mark on who his WrestleMania universe, Wade. The return of Solo Sikoa, and last opponent could be. 7 days later, he knows this at WrestleMania. The Elimination Chamber decides his fate.
You're absolutely right, Vic. Joseph, of course, this past week on Raw, we saw 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀 for the World Heavyweight Championship held by 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀. The Royal Rumble winner declared that he is gonna at WrestleMania. So the Elimination Week champion, which may well be Cody Rhodes, but the Chamber winner will face the WWE. Add the quick caveat, Cody Rhodes has Chip Reign intact first, and that is certainly to make it through to WrestleMania with his champion not a given.
13,536 on their feet for the American Nightmare.
DC. So, Washington. What are we can talk about how WrestleMania is. We want to talk about teams to go through the Elimination Chamber. News that our friend, my friend, main event 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀 this past Monday, the gigantic to wrestle for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania has selected Gunther. So now all eyes and who will wrestle me in the main event are fixed on the Elimination Chamber, the undisputed WWE Championship. So, who's it gonna be? Most natural athlete ever to enter our... Will it be the Logan Paul? What about and the voice of the voiceless CM? What about my friend Punk? Drew McIntyre. There's also greatest of all time, John. And then, of course, John Cena. I can tell you who it's not going Sikoa. It is not going to be Solo Sikoa, who has not qualified for the matches. Solo Sikoa, who knows when it stands chamber, who is not in any of the remaining qualifying to this ring one-on-one, how it is with he and I. Spike last week wasn't Solo Sikoa, who I believe that's a moment for me.
Will hold that thought.
Barrett, it's here. Buddy of yours, the Scottish Warrior.
Yet another major acquisition in the rear on SmackDown. The 40-cent transfer window for world champ Drew McIntyre.
First night I'm here on SmackDown ever, and look, I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers. It's my first looking at Drew McIntyre, and I'm thinking he has been there.
McIntyre not vocal, but the truth is, the past couple of weeks we've seen a
very vocal as of late.
When is very different side of Drew McIntyre, who's in for months over on Raw. It was denied to him, essentially been given everything he's been asked for there, but GM 𝘄𝗿𝗶𝗴 gave McIntyre destiny. Last week he qualified for the elimination, an opportunity to control his future, his chamber, the plan clearly being in McIntyre's mind, win the...
And he is staring a hole through Cody Rhodes.
Go on to WrestleMania and grab gold.
And that undisputed WWE Championship.
That's all I get. Also, Drew McIntyre.
Okay. It's WrestleMania season. Everybody's... That's fair. It's got a lot on their mind. You're right. I apologize. You want to do okay if we do this one more time? Do it one more time? All right. You guys indulge me? All right. Okay. So, Drew McIntyre. This one's for you. And
also Drew McIntyre that's won the Elimination Champion. Also Drew McIntyre, former multiple member twice. Once as world champion, time world champion, Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank winner. McIntyre that just last month on SmackDown, accolades aside, is that the same Drew that stood in this ring and hugged you, worried about you, told you were going to a dark place, put myself out in front of the world because I was and you tried to fight me? That Drew McIntyre? Later on Raw, when I was handling business with Sami Zayn, you is it the also Drew McIntyre that a few weeks hacked? Is it that Drew McIntyre? Is that who you're talking about? I don't know your deal. I didn't want it to be this way. But you've made it personal, buddy, so I guess I'm gonna have to remind you exactly who Drew McIntyre
is. That so? Well, since I returned to WWE, your one count on one hand the men who have defeated me. One of them, Drew, and I have not forgotten.
Oh no.
Another chamber, perhaps, should he qualify of the combatants in the elimination later on tonight. This would be perhaps the most dangerous of them all.
Barrett, I've never been this close to 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀.
Doesn't get any easier. I go through this experience week 2,
and I'm ready to run.
I'll tell you right now, week in, week out. Simply terrifying.
Hey, yo, Drew! Already got your spot in the chamber. You are. Now, see me, I'm all gas, no break. So when it comes to precincts tonight, and Braun, I'm about to dog walk their ass. And when I get done running through those two, then I'll earn my way into the chamber. I'm going to WrestleMania with it. And after that, and then when I'm done with WrestleMania, back home to my family, I'm bringing that title where it should have never left.
Know what I think? I think this is something that people want to see. I think people want down in the nation's capital right now to see a psychopath and a werewolf throw down. Because I have my spot in the chamber already. Cody. But it's not going to happen. I think he wants to talk to you.
Preserve what you've got. No reason. Smart by McIntyre to risk your health with a man like that.
Well, here's when. When you qualify, say when. Because that's what you want, right? For the Elimination Chamber. And then when you defeat, I can fight over this. Everybody in said chamber, then you and I.
Who's pulling up? Look who has arrived.
Nah, Cody. If it's good first, on some family business, gonna be anybody to speak for Solo. It's gonna be me. You can get the first word. I sure as hell am gonna get the last.
Oh, Barrett, actions will speak louder than walking with a purpose. Fatu with family business and words. 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀𝗏, Tama Tonga to take care, but also that triple threat qualifying match for the Eliminate Join. Naomi wearing some Holiday Times Day with a victory, punching her ticket to Toronto. To look at this match, when you dig a little bit deeper, can Naomi, Chelsea Green, wants to do the same thing, and when you take them, you join Bianca Belair in the chamber. And Wade, how much of an
Well, what?
Shoulders down.
What a wrinkle it would be.
Advantage would that give them as a team in that chamber match?
If the reigning tag team champions are both in that elimination, got to take out every single other woman in the matchup.
Crucible, another near fall.
Chamber matchup potentially teaming.
The fix, still not enough. And look,
Although let me add a wrinkle there. I would love to see the tag team champions. Face it, Big Joseph. Let me add a wrinkle.
oh, Green from behind.
Go head to head in pursuit
Green wearing some inspired Wonder Woman gear. She may have to have a Wonder
of a championship opportunity at WrestleMania.
Well, Chelsea, woman type effort here tonight against Naomi. Look at Naomi, who has competed in last year's match, as a matter of fact. And big leg. Competed in the Elimination Chamber in the past. Competed and dropped into the cover to advance. And another kick out your career, Wade. You were the first to be eliminated in 2 of those, I might want to add.
What?
But you also competed in 3 chamber matches during. How does experience help you in the Elimination Chamber?
I am clearly experienced, did not really help me. My first in 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀𝗃 already. But let's move on from that. This one I was kind of wide-eyed and experienced, did not really help me. My first two and number three, I was dreading them all week because I knew one, I was kind of wide-eyed and excited by number, just how painful the experience was.
Big Meteora and a kick out. Bianca defeated 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, who's here ringside last week to qualify Green. Green trying to head to higher ground here. Of course, 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Yes, she did. And it was Chelsea Green failing to do so thanks to Naomi, who was in this match now, who tried to assist Niven in qualifying. So it would be quite the moment if she gains vengeance here.
Who's headed to Toronto? Country of Canada in the Women's Elimination Chamber. Naomi able to... Chelsea Green looking for high risk to send herself to her home. Fight free and create a little separation.
Well, for the past 5 minutes is a classic example of the resilience. So it's all been about Chelsea Green, but this right now is of one half of the women's tag champs, Naomi.
Beller trying to rally their teammates, and look when it comes to Chelsea Green.
And the other half, Bianca Belair, loving what she's seeing.
Piper, she can leave quite an impression, just over 5 feet to be exact, in her own right to head to Toronto to join Bianca. I'll give that to you, Wade. But Naomi right now trying to make an impression. Women's Elimination Chamber to guarantee a championship opportunity.
Well, things now starting to go disastrous.
On the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Firstly, wrong for the Women's United States Champions member. Piper Niven can do to stop this.
Surprised you haven't. Big bulldog.
And there's nothing the Secret Service...
Try to work your way into Green's cabinet yet. Bam! Green just kicked out.
Well, I've had an offer.
Into the cover. Isn't enough.
We are negotiating salary, and believe me, it ends. Although it's looking less likely with Naomi connect. Chelsea Green qualifies for the Elimination Chamber and win with moves like that. My price goes up.
Elimination team. Green, no doubt, wants to have the spotlight in her home chamber. First event in the Rogers Center since WrestleMania 18. Country of Canada, but Naomi wants another WrestleMania moment.
Championship caliber. Oh! What a... Chelsea Green trying to reach for the nasty connection. Skull against mat. Bounce back ability from Chelsea Green, who is
absolutely gnarly. There goes Naomi, no one home.
But perhaps ready to go in for the kill.
Green back to her feet. Still not able to advance. Green in it. Just dropped Naomi. Center of the ring. Will it be enough? It's the absolute shot.
Well, that perhaps leaping leg lariat, some may call it a rough, was Chelsea Green's biggest opportunity. The Friday connected did not do the job.
Green looking for an unprettier. Oh, it's at stake. Big match opportunity. Naomi shifts weight. Counter though by Naomi. Another counter. These two no shoulders down, center of the ring. Naomi still couldn't put Green down.
Just for the Elimination Chamber.
High stakes here.
Milliseconds away for both women qualifying.
Here on SmackDown.
No doubt about it. Does not get roped.
And a cover. And, another near fall.
Any bigger connection. Backcracker from the...
What a matchup. I just stared up from my monitor. Piper Nitz right here in this matchup. It has become a pivotal fin beside herself. Chelsea Green, though, has got a refocus point to who will head to the Elimination Chamber.
Their absolute best, dropping the posturing, focusing.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
Well, this is Chelsea Green simply on achieving victory.
Rolling through. Counter for counter. This time, though, she's looking for an unprettier with an assist. It was countered by Naomi. Naomi, right to the ear. X Factor. Mark the spot. Into position, and X. Naomi headed. To Toronto.
Here is your man.
Naomi joined this Monday on Raw. Naomi bless the field. One spot to be filled. Morgan, Belair, Bayley, who joins them?
Tag team champions, both competing
in the women's Elimination Chamber match.
for the women. The same Elimination Chamber matchup. That is a ring exactly it plays out there.
What a night it's been.
The ring, they're down tag division of late, not least between these two. There have been some incredibly turbulent waters in the Smack teams. They tagged together in 8-man tag a couple of weeks. Lost Gaza walk out on the Motor City Machine Guns ago until a communication breakdown saw, and then there were more crosswords in the locker room last week at DIY.
And I gotta ask you, Wade, you know, there's just a lot of
Both teams claiming they are owed a championship opportunity.
animosity floating around when it comes to the tag team division here on Friday.
Now seems to be at war with every single other team, of course.
Nice.
Well, every single tag team here on SmackDown, the division headed up by the champs, DI. Former champs, the Motor City Machine Guns, have had several opportunities. Why? But the truth is, the teams recently, and every single time, one way or another, they have
Motor City Machine Guns, they've won everywhere they've went. TNA to WWE.
been screwed out of what they feel they deserve, the gold.
Well, Mexico to Japan.
Connecting with that facial right from the gut off for Los Gaza to the kisser of Angel. Things now looking bleak.
Oh, look at Motor City Machine Guns. And having things around here in this tag team contest. And it's scouted Garza and Berto and turning.
Deepest bag of tricks in the game belongs
Team will stand tall tonight on SmackDown.
to Los Gaza and La Familia.
Which 13,500 City Machine Guns trying to get back in this contest.
Well,
36 here live in Washington, D.C. as the Motors.
It has been a masterclass by Los Gaza, but that moment in this window to tag a fresh, crisp lapse in concentration by Angel as Open Saban, and now Los Gaza's hard work is all
Slide rolling through is Berto, right back to his feet is Saban. Saban rolling through.
undone in the blink of an eye.
And look at Saban moving so quickly into the back. Shoulders are down, referee in great position and an air fall. And you talk about some machine guns are.
Veterans, innovators of the
Savvy in-ring tacticians. That is what the Motor City
cruiserweight style that is so dominant today to this industry, trying to make a beeline back to the goal. Of the absolute best to ever tag in this.
When it comes to Motor City Machine Guns, they heard what Los Gaza step up, but is this going to be enough into the cover and just saving things? Garza said last week, nice combination offense. That new team should be able to Garza, and that was close.
Of the Motor
Boom,
City
bam.
Machine Guns, this dropkick competitors, one mind, that is the motto. Flatliner combination should have been enough for the win, but once again,
And Los Garza's now starting to take over this match.
smart move there by Angel breaking up the pin.
Matchup. Looking for a little 2-for-1 special. It's
So inventive, will it be so devastating?
Garza.
So creative. Hell yes!
Is this going to be enough for a stake down and no, not yet. Victory for Los Garza here on SmackDown.
I'll tell you right now, that was the slowest count I've ever seen. Berto connecting right to the jaw of Chris Sabin, and then the referee after this superb double team offense. Put extra beat from the referee, sliding into position. But it might be academic anyway. It seems has cost Los Gaza there. Los Gaza in full control, pulling out all the...
They're trying to back up the talk from last week. Berto.
Dot Iris.
This is how important this matchup is for Los Garza. To the top. Oh, moonsault didn't connect.
Alberto, who bounced sky high. Nice timing there from... Well, it did connect. Unfortunately, it was to the jaw of Chris Sabin.
Garza got wiped out. Sabin. Shell broke.
And this is just how dangerous...
We've seen this in the past. Going
First, the Motor City Machine Guns have proved to be this ability
And here they go. Motor City Machine Guns setting up.
to
Tag
turn a match on a sixpence.
for Skull and Bones. For the former tag team champions. Statement win.
Here are your winners, Motor City
How good that must feel to bounce back
Machine Gun.
and victorious here tonight. But another superstar champion, Damian Priest. We're going to be victorious this evening. The former world heavyweight. 536. 𝘄𝗿𝗍𝗶 Nakamura. Here in Washington, D.C., in awe of Shinsuke.
I waited 4 weeks. 4 weeks. I have watched from the train for a worthy challenge. Shadow. A warrior to cash. ここにはふぬきしか That's me. Showdown. No warriors. No one. No here. No one to rise above the sickness. Just weighing them down. The same weak guy. Endless. Consumed with the approval of my.
Yeah! Joseph, I don't know about you, but my loins feel the 𝘄𝗿𝗶𝗴. You're a tingling.
Let's scoot to your right a little bit farther.
Let me talk to him. Says, look at old Shin out here playing two lies and a truth. He's been hiding in the shadows. You have been hiding in the shadows. Yeah. I'd say that's a truth. You said you were praying for a worthy looking for a test. Tender. Then you said you were wrong. That's the biggest bunch of BS, because the last time you and I were in this ring, I've ever heard. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. They planted your head on that mat and the 3 count was imminent. But then all it took was half the aisle. Yeah. Of Samoa and Tonga to come down here and just, since then, I beat every cross-eyed half-wit who's snatched that away from me. And now step to me on a quest to come back and get that championship. Talk about but you want to test for that championship. Our test is standing here, and my man, you've already failed that. Tell you the test right now. The test is looking at you. The test with everybody saying.
Oh, that's not what they were saying. Nobody said awesome.
Well, Shinsuke wanted a warrior. He got an A-list.
You're, I mean, I gotta admit, you guys are still going for that shtick, huh? I was wrong, and I know I'm not wrong. LA Knight was a flash in the pan, that he was a very often, but I was wrong. About a year ago, I said that bad, but here we are, the WWE Universe. It just kind of eating out of the palm of his hand proves one thing, that you guys aren't educated. I know. You're basic. I mean, you're not smart. Look at you. Basic. Shinsuke sees, and that is big. I see that you and nobody else is worthy.
Hold on. I got this one.
You know who is worthy?
Hold on. I'm going to guess you're going to say The Miz. I'm champion. You're going to say something about former United States. I'm going to guess you're going to say something about Grand Slam's champion. You're going to say, I beat John Cena.
I look, talk about same old shtick.
In the main event at WrestleMania.
My God, you had to have been using the same old shtick for at least that long since you've been relevant. For the last 10 years, and if my math serves me right, I think it's been... I'm kind of happy to see you here, but I've also got to say, man, I almost forgot you were even here. I probably wants to forget you were here. So why don't you take talking to John Cena? Matter of fact, I feel like everybody out here, why don't you take a page out of his book, start a fell with Go Away tour, because I know everybody's ready to see you. You all want me to go away? To go away. Oh my God, I can't believe in your PSA last week you said I'm crying on national television, but it's okay for men to cry. Wow. Wow, that's good. Hey, you know what? When it rises to that occasion, and you know, he's right. I did say it was okay for men to cry. It's just like you to make it a point to miss the point a little bit too far. And if you want to talk about crying, you want to talk about, because the point was that there's a line where you go just about crybabies at the very top of that list. You and Drew McIntyre neck and neck. List of all-time crybaby bitches. It's got to be
the top over and over again in this industry. You want to know why? You know, at least I've been at the top. I tout my resume so much because guys like you don't career. Oh, when the dust settles on my career, my measure to me. When the dust settles on my resume stands alone. Can you say the same? Or there's nothing beneath the surface, because you, LA Knight, are not. You crumble when they stop chanting your name and realize that they're on my radar. And if John Cena can call my shot at the United States Championship, call his shot, then The Miz can call his shot, and I want to elevate a title again, to forge my way. I came to SmackDown with a new purpose, to WrestleMania, and you'll be a guy on the outside looking in, just like you always have your entire career.
Hold on. That you just mentioned something I said last week, which tells me you just say I'm not even on my radar. I'm pretty sure watching everything I do. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Idea of, well, why do I just that, first of all? But when you talk about the of a shot at that championship, let's think about it for 1 second. The man who put all their title defenses together, maybe won one. Man who was a champion before me, the man who's the champion now, 100th of what I did, I was in here defending that damn thing. And what that means is, as much as I want that title, every single damn week. Oh, baby, but does that title ever need me? But you, my man, make that thing shine. You ever met you? You are the most impotent dork. Dude, you suck. Dork. You gotta, is this man? Whoa! Championship material? None.
A war of words.
Oh, go for that BFT miss.
Finally crossed the line, and a lit has been fused. It
Wisely getting the hell out of there.
Seemed that LA Knight inside the Miz.
Please hold the phone. Well, you two just met. Whoa, 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 gentlemen, please. Make friends everywhere you go, don't you? Now, it's obvious to me that Mr. Nakamura is looking for a win, that you two are looking for a fight, and it's worthy challenger. So, DC, are you thinking what I'm thinking? How about tonight we keep picking up what I'm putting down? I get The Miz go one-on-one with L. Tonight, I really mean right now. A night, and when I say...
Well, expect the unexpected. Miz. Well, this matchup was made by Giant on SmackDown. General Manager Nick Aldis just moments ago. The Miz saying on the mic, what a matchup this has become. LA Knight, and they have gone back and forth in the ring. And Shinsuke Nakamura is still out here on the Miz. It was Nakamura who said he's looking for ringside looking on as Knight charging in to Warriors to defend the United States Championship with Trish Stratus. Did you just spray more Sex Panther cologne against Knight into a cover and a kick out? And wait a minute. You did this early because LA Knight came out here?
60% of the time it works those kind of results. Maybe I got a bad batch.
I thought I smelled gas.
Every time, although I will admit, my bottle is not giving me the...
Somewhere is Knight up, getting right over on the Miz. A count and a kick out by the A-lister.
And this is all gone.
It charged in, big power slam by Knight. Covering the...
Horribly wrong for the Miz. Came out here, all guns by the megastar.
Knight who beat Logan Paul at SummerSlam to become the United
He's talking big talk. He's just been outmaneuvered.
States champion for BFT. Countered by the Miz. Sends to it first. Goes LA Knight.
Desperation moves
Coming, and then right over the top rope.
By the Miz, and I will say someone like Nakamura, the champ, lucky lit the fuse, and now we have got a riot going on in the ring, on at the scene that he essentially has caused it. He would have to think by the words of GM Nick Aldis, who opportunity at the United States champ down the line. Made this impromptu match, perhaps the winner is going to get himself a...
The Miz very vengeful right now. Tomorrow, of course, Vengeance Day was also the arrival of Vengeance Day. Limited tickets available. We'll get them before they sell out LA Knight. And when it comes to the Miz earlier tonight, the Sting, a superstar that you know very well. He spoke about at least I've been to the top to LA Knight. That has to earn another near fall.
Yeah, someone like Miz, his concept is he has one of those resumes that will readily disrespect, that everyone can take a cheap shot, that truly be matched in this game. And as much as LA Knight rang, and now Miz and his class loves running his mouth. Things got very real once the belt is permanent have shone through.
On more respect, even here on SmackDown.
I do agree with that, because when he
certainly you signed with the Miz that he should be treated with
drops the antagonistic posturing, the clowning around.
Offense, big neck breaker. Miz now into the cover.
He really is special in that ring.
Oh, look at the comment. And LA Knight able to get that right shoulder up, and you cannot take away from the list of beating you for the Intercontinental Championship on one of his
and I beat him
reigns.
back.
The accomplishments of the Miz. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's even...
All right, stop
this is tit for tat here, Barrett. I'm just giving
on
out
about brought over to SmackDown in the transfer window. A lot of my failures. The truth is this: Drew McIntyre with Damian Priest was brought over in the transfer window. A lot of equal. Where was the fanfare? That's what I'm asking. Great acquisitions for SmackDown. Miz is every bit there. It's a disgrace.
I know, I hear what you're saying, and these two, the universe, they just like LA Knight a little. We do have a lot of similarities, but the difference is the people, the fan, bit more.
There is a fine line. Just about walks on the right side. Line between confidence and arrogance, and LA Knight of that line.
But LA Knight every now and again is peeking over to his right. I don't know if you noticed. Barrett, we're the United States champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. I should say lurking, because Laura is looking. Give me the heebie-jeebies.
Well, you have to keep a...
Come on. Smack that shit. Come on.
Well, Knight
taking note. Yeah. Step one is...
taking his eye off of the Miz, and the A-lister make
into arrogance for Knight.
Miz has taken over here on Skin and Pay.
And that is the confidence bleeds over.
SmackDown. Miz took a little popcorn break as LA Knight goes up, goes over. I still can't get over the belly to back suplex counter this time by the Miz. Shifted his way forward, he did. And now he's trying to string together a little bit of awkward. Went for the clothesline, didn't connect, but LA Knight served a jumping neck breaker in the corner.
Well,
Whoa, whoa!
That is a good thing. Just work on is the posturing from LA Knight this time around, and working on instinct.
Big elbow. Right shoulder up. I mean, everything that was said throughout the center of the ring. Is it enough? And the Miz able to get that right. You were there ringside, and it's a fair point that LA Knight made. Interfered with.
Yeah, of course. It makes you furious.
His last one-on-one opportunity for the United States Championship was interfered
when that happens, but that is just part of the game here. You have a matchup with the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura in WWE. You have to accept it, especially when who is certainly not going to hold back with the dirty trick.
Flatliner from the Miz. Miz now into yet another cover. Awkward landing from LA Knight in this matchup in that right shoulder. Getting off the mat for statements and believes he should be given an opportunity at the LA Knight. Miz obviously didn't agree with LA Knight's United States Championship, and you have to think that is what Nick Aldis was.
Well, Miz was on top of the world 15 years ago, running
talking about when he made this matchup here tonight.
WWE as the champ, but I'll tell you right now, the Miz is
Knight in the corner, roll through. Miz shifting back, shoulder.
Absolutely ageless.
Whoa, he's looking for the skull-crushing finale. Countered, push down. Another near fall. Oh, just grazing off that middle turnbuckle. He connects with LA Knight. Now into the cover. The A-lister for the, but enough to rock the Miz backwards. Miz though, DDT, win, and just getting that left shoulder up was the megastar.
Incredibly ragged at times in there. Well, both men at this point, not surprisingly, looking on fumes, but it is the A-lister who is coming in
here in front of this capacity-crowded Washington, D.C.
to his own, the further this matchup continues.
And it's important to know who wants to be part of WrestleMania in Las Vegas, and there's only some of them all.
Yeah, this is panic season within the locker room of
so many ways to ensure you get to the grandest stage of
WWE. As much as the fans get excited, the superstar, very few WrestleManias that will come along in your career start to dread the prospect of missing one of them.
Oh, BFT! BFT! Knight got Miz! A little bit extra.
A bit of emphasis. Out of nowhere.
And looking for... LA Knight getting that exclamation point.
Getting that stuff in, you mean?
Sending a message to the United States champion.
Hey, Knight! Here is your winner,
Well, LA Knight surely closing in on a down on the outside of the ring. The United States champ, David with destiny, with the man who now stands, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Tensions rising. Knight focused on Nakamura and potentially regaining the United States title.
Funny it's gonna be in that ring.
You're not Tozawa, Carmelo.
I mean, can we agree? Oh, Carmelo Hayes right off the bell. I mean, wait. Getting right out of the back of R-Truth, but can we agree that R-Truth and what happened earlier today?
No, I'm not buying that at all.
That Hayes is looking a little bit too deep into
R-Truth knows exactly. Yeah, it's not what Mello was doing. Yet R-Truth comes along and tries to clown him. Well, it's Valentine's Day. You've got to get yourself a fresh fade. That's now.
Oh, nice.
That clowning has suddenly is R-Truth.
Now Hayes right, wrong.
Got a 180 and looking like the ultimate fool.
Just felt disrespected by R-Truth. Didn't focus on R-Truth.
Oh no, he's doing that.
Giant misunderstanding as Hayes looking up at WrestleMania signage.
John Cena thing again.
Oh, that was his childhood hero.
No, he thinks he is John Cena. I told you.
From Carmelo Hayes.
Hopefully knock some reaction.
He's just paying a little homage. Oh,
Yes.
super kick.
Back into the mind of R-Truth.
Well, to that, oh, counter it.
Now.
Well, look, when it comes to R-Truth. Oh, he just got caught, though. Into a stunner. And Hayes
Stone
a little
Cold
bit rocked.
Steve Austin. Yeah, long blower connected.
Back and forth they go. Hayes into the to refine himself. You know, not only what we've been seeing, cover, and it's Hayes who could be starting here tonight. First that super kick, and then bam!
As well as anyone from his days in NXT. Not been on the best streak.
But also going back and picking up a win last week.
Well, you and I know Melo lately, but he has been losing to A-plus superstars until last week. Really needs to capitalize on that momentum.
Truth from behind.
The victory got back to winning ways against 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀.
And you said something right there about the competition. Just to name a few here tonight. It's R-Truth. Truth's first position that Carmelo Hayes has faced Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso. Singles match on SmackDown since 2019.
Well, this guy is simply the future.
And it doesn't seem to be going. R-Truth's
Future is him, and R-Truth is about to learn that
Hayes position. Takes a look and nothing.
firsthand.
Carmelo net. And Hayes tonight took
Here's your winner,
his shot and didn't miss.
Carmelo Hayes.
It has perhaps been the worst thing for the entire lot. Well, that streak of losses that Melo picked up of locker room. Melo climbing the rankings once again.
But we've been told Kevin Owens has responded. We will hear. Well, earlier tonight we heard from Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens and what he has to say coming up next.
Seems like we ruffled a few feathers. I don't know what y'all mad. Well, she's grown into this industry and is now Tiffany Stratton has blown minds with how rapidly sitting pretty at the very top of the mountain.
Just a year since her SmackDown debut.
However, the challenge of Nia Jax is like no other.
42 days as champion, Stratton has against the woman she cashed in on in Nia Jax. They're skyrocketed to the top. Set to defend the title like Charlotte Flair. She's going to have a very close eye on a Rumble match. She has a big decision looming. Lillian Garcia, this championship matchup after she won the Women's Royal, standing by to get this started.
Yes, it's scheduled for one fall, and it is for
Here tonight.
the following contest, the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing first, the championship challenger from San Diego, California, Nia Jax. Minnesota, she is the WWE, and her opponent from prior WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany.
Shout out to Joe Tessitore,
Stratton,
who sent me a text message earlier today wishing me good luck, but saying, oh,
Yeah, we are so lucky. What a hot atmosphere.
man, he wishes he was ringside tonight to call this matchup.
And what a red-hot battle this is going to one another.
Just want to reset the stage for this matchup. It was Tiffany Stratton
To be against two women who cannot stand the sight.
who cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase on the first SmackDown by Nia Jax. This, of course, was after Jax had already of the new year and charging right in and getting overpowered. He defended the women's title that night.
Yeah, it was the Mo Championship. Oh! And of course, Tiffany Stratton had earned that easy layup you could possibly have to win. Right for the layup, she held a fistful of aces. Things have changed rapidly. And she played her hand perfectly. However,
Tiffany almost shocked herself with that cartwheel, but look at her. So there is the irresistible force overpowering her escape ability here tonight, trying to take down Jax once again, the WWE Women's Champion.
Oh,
It's on the line and a kick out.
athleticism meets raw headbutt straight to the kisser.
Into the cover for the title.
Power, and this is looking like a cakewalk for Nia Jax.
Tiffany's timing just right. The timing there, though, by Nia Jax. To be honest, was Jax using Stratton or was Jax on point?
Well, for the former Team USA gymnast, ingratiating herself to the then chest fish, it was less pommel horse and more Trojan Nia Jax.
What do you mean by that?
And
You have
then,
a little disdain in your voice.
yeah, and gold, but what could have happened is that Tiffany, of course, it was the worst move of all time. I get it. You've won. Stratton could have cashed in on another champion now, where a power duo, champions such as Rhea Ripley, and then we would have a scene in front and Nia Jax would both hold world gold.
Look at the athletic who knew all the weaknesses of Nia Jax, who just dropped the criticism though by Stratton. I think someone argued with you, Wade, because it was Stratton champion into the cover. Titles on the line here in DC, and Stratton
About weaknesses, there are now weaknesses all over the body.
just got that right shoulder up. That was close.
We talk of Tiffany Stratton.
Of course. And she is in control of this match. Nia Jax has the poison pixie fluttering around ringside.
I told you it's gonna end bad for you!
Addition of Candice LeRae into this flock of Nia Jax. And I would argue the addition was really what helped drive a wedge between
Here in DC tonight, 2 NXT women's title matches will be on the line.
Tiffany Stratton and Nia.
Championship on the line tomorrow at Vengeance Day. Fallon Henley defending the women's North American title. Traditional one-on-one. Can Tiffany Stratton get Julia defending the NXT women's title in a four-way? This back into this matchup because Nia Jax has been in control.
I've never seen Tiffany Stratton
Has not, and I mean has not, been able to get out of the game.
mishandled and mistreated quite like this before.
And in trouble in a half second away from Nia. Big body slam, big leg drop. Champion Jax claiming another women's that the air was let out.
Well, this
Championship here in the WWE, and you can almost sense
could serve as the ultimate catharsis for Nia Jax. Gold and potentially book a ticket to WrestleMania. You can vanquish this young upstart, regain your all-in-one foul swoop where you could indeed Royal Rumble winner.
oh, the second time the charm
Speaking of WrestleMania, meet that woman, the
for Nia Jax, who has silenced 13,000 claim the women's title. 536 here in DC. Is Jax about to on Smack? We're back into the cover. We'll be right back. Live in Washington, D.C., the women's champion challenger Nia Jax. It has been all Nia Jax. Tiffany Stratton now trying on the line. Tiffany Stratton, the champion, taking on the champion to fight back in this matchup again. She has not been able to get out of the game. But Stratton now, the champion, trying to rely maybe on some of her, has been overpowered by Nia since the beginning. Athleticism to fight her way free, trying to take down in an air fall.
inventive and adaptive. That has been
Jack, doesn't matter how pretty it is, it's effective. Shoulders down.
the Tiffany Stratton story since arriving under the... She's going to have to be her inventive best. The WWE umbrella about 4 years ago. Honka!
Oh!
Nia Jax, but wow, where did that come from?
Look at that strikes, T. She's been destined to be a champion, but she's now into the cover and a kick out. We witnessed the rise of Tiffany Stratton and paying the price for being one. Into the cover and ooh.
Great traffic so far in this matchup. It has been almost 9. Well, you mentioned
That's
it, Big.
kicking out. There's a bullseye on her back now,
It's
Barrett.
been 125% offense in the direction of Tiffany Stratton. Won't get all off. Somehow got herself into the action, but this is that X factor she has. She's upper hand position in this match, and can she make it count?
Gets caught and overpowered. What a and again slam from Jax, who now is saying Tiff.
This is doomsday.
Into the cover. Tiffy time is up.
Every time's up.
For the W. Whoa, the champion still was
Flair looks on. Good chance she may well
fight.
Yeah, extreme durability as Charlotte faced the winner of this matchup at WrestleMania.
Has made her presence known across the landscape.
Should she so choose.
And the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble of the WWE. But Nia Jax right out of desperation and wisely able to turn things around. And now trying to take out Stratton. It's Stratton now quickly coming to the top. Double stop into the cover. A near fall. And I don't know, Jax title's on the line to retain. Tiffany, if it was the momentum of hooking both legs, but not as Tiffany came down with precision right into the Jack's shoulder. Looked like it rolled off the mat. Chest of the challenger.
Well, we just
right there, Wade.
mentioned that Nia Jax has been asking the kind of questions that
in both legs. I don't know if that helped Nia out or not.
we just met Tiffany that no one has ever before. Well, the same never faced this level of athleticism before. Is true in reverse because Nia Jax has perhaps more in her career. Tiffany Stratton can attack you from
Both women now teetering.
angles that nobody else can.
And Tiffany Stratton may not like the view. Oh!
She didn't like the
That's
view.
got to be it. Looking down, Stratton now high above the ring.
She certainly didn't like hanging on by a thread.
Like her or
The landing, but somehow Tiffy time is
not. But you have to respect Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, showing you a lot of grit, a lot of that who just got flattened by the challenge termination. A lot of fight as she is defending irresistible force, who it seems to be fun and games is now over. WWE Women's Championship here against the
kicking out on instinct with Stratton, but instinct might be, as indeed will her soul.
big leg drop.
About to leave the body of the champ.
How in the hell?
Stratton at this point accept the championship.
Did Stratton kick out?
Everything has left Tiffany.
Kicking out with the championship tonight. Jax charging in. WWE Women's Championship on the line, and that's really the first mistake we've seen from Nia Jax. And it's Tiffany going to the tippy top. And Stratton now looking to capitalize on that mistake. Flying through the air, moonsault with an extra rotation.
Believe that somebody can pull out a move like that at the going high risk and connecting. It beggars best of times, let alone in this kind of like Nia Jax territory against a ruthless opponent.
One time, picture perfect.
All around for the swanton, but only
and Jax.
10-2 for the referee, Charles Robinson. What a work of art. And Candice LeRae just fainted, thinking it was over.
About the Olympic gymnast background the judges would have given tonight. What a chant, a 10, but Stratton couldn't get the 3. Here, championship showdown between these two.
Because we are getting a banger here on SmackDown. Well, Sheamus is on the phone to his lawyers right now. And the spine of Tiffany, overwhelming force, Tiffany Stratton just collapsed. And that is Nia Jax.
Jax knows a smile on the face.
You know what we call...
And Tiffany not liking the positioning now. Nia Jax.
This.
What do you call it?
SmackDown.
Well, Nia.
We call it squashing time here on...
Took a little bit too much time. Stratton. And then no one home.
Well, Stratton either instinct...
Trying to overpower. Oh, one headbutt.
Or just with momentum rolled out of the way. Avoiding the Annihilator and the inevitable loss.
Luck on the side of Tiffany Stratton.
Of the championship that would have come with it.
Up by the challenger, sliding down the back door, turning right around. And now it's Tiffany Stratton, fired up, firing away. Hoist, ducking a clothesline, and another spine out of.
It should not be legal.
Looking for that prettiest foot buster.
What the hell did they make Tiffany Stratton?
Oh, hey! Candice LeRae!
With victory in her sights, you have the thing that surely is a disqualification with a poison pixie.
And now there's nowhere for Stratton to go. 100% the official had no choice. Picking her spot was LeRae.
Squashing time! The Annihilator.
And now giving it away. Squishy time, is that what you call it?
It is too late to have consequence on where that... Championship is going home.
Oh, now what? A steel chair? Candice, come on!
We've got
Tiffany Stratton is getting helped out. You can't be serious.
squashing time.
Hey, wait! By Trish Stratus!
For the champ who looks anything but right now. The Hall of Famer just in the nick of time, Tiffany Stratton.
All right, Trish Stratus, she was to be here earlier. He's already going on and firing away. She's seen enough. She was talking about how happy. No!
The security crew has emptied out, but the damage has already.
Finally, we're getting some help out here.
Well, security being done. Tiffany Stratton, the women's same for the Hall of
Wait a minute,
Famer.
Barrett!
Trish Stratus. This WWE champ can barely move. And it's not over. Good luck controlling Nia Jax.
Absolutely uncalled for what we at all here tonight.
Tiffany Stratton painting tonight, but she did not get what she was anticipating, kept the championship.
Talking about her all night. We told you she had her eye. Well, we've been high on this matchup. There is Charlotte Flair. What could be on the mind of the 2025? And all of a sudden, we got to switch gears because Women's Royal Rumble winner.
After winning the Royal Rumble, and you never play yet, Charlotte Flair holds a royal flush hand in this game until you have to. So you know there is a good chance that Charlotte Flair may what is in store from. May well be looking at a future opponent.
Just happened. Nia Jax and what she did to Tiffany Stratton.
At WrestleMania.
I'm just trying to digest everything that not to mention Trish Stratus coming in here to help out. All of a sudden, through all the chaos, the Hall of Famer who's here celebrating, she was wiped out. And now comes the Women's Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair.
Dangerous than for those who hold world. WrestleMania season is never more world championships. World championships. Welcome to the big time, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffy, wake up, Tiff. You can hear me, Tiffy. Tiffy. Blink if. Wake up, Tiffy. Sit up if you can, Tiffy. It's still Tiffy time. The Queen chooses you. I'll see you at
The match the world has been
WrestleMania.
watching is happening. WrestleMania for the WWE Women's Tiffany Flair Championship.
Listen, something else I have to handle. Agree with. Ladies, thank you for coming in. Development in the Jade situation.
Finally.
I'm going to get right to it. There's been a development. I got an anonymous tip.
At 50 pounds, Damien, New York City,
disqualification. The winner, of course, heads to Toronto for the men's. It's a triple threat match, elimination chamber matchup. Damian Priest and a monster.
A monster versus
is getting ready to enter the ring with a wild animal.
A werewolf versus what? A creature of the night. Main event. Very little, but it should be high. What could possibly go right in this? Entertaining with a place in the elimination chamber at stake. But 2 weeks tomorrow in Toronto, Canada. Kind of matchup that makes me very happy that I am safely tired.
Nissan hot and spicy firewalk. Every bowl or bag you buy. Elimination Chamber is presented by 3 into a Can You Handle the Heat sweepstakes. Another chance to win a trip.com and by Fortnite. Trip to WrestleMania 41. Learn more at Nissan Foods. Drop into season 2 and get your own limbs to look your best while you chase that dub. Snag the season 2 OG pass for outfits and emotes. These three chasing a dub here tonight. A massive 1 win closer to a championship match at one that would send them to the Elimination Chamber. WrestleMania.
This is fantastic. This is about maximizing ever going to be a traditional sporting carnage and massacring,
as you put before, with all the slabs of beef you have thrown around this.
Your opponents. We are in for a treat here.
Well, put your best. This is going to be human demolition derby. I'm going to throw around. I mean, it's even hard to take a look up and say, look at the bodies already starting. Who has the advantage in this sort of matchup? As Strowman.
The only shame about this matchup is that somehow all three
going right at Fatu.
Yeah, you simply can't pick a winner. Cannot make it through to the Elimination Chamber. Such is Raw.
You take a look and taking out the monster.
Stacked roster here on SmackDown and indeed on
first, but now Damian Priest looking at 𝘄𝗿𝗶𝗴. And remember, 1 year ago, he was Senior Money in the Bank 2, and it was Priest who competed in the Elimination Chamber in 2020. Created his own WrestleMania moment. He can inch closer.
These two did indeed clash several weeks ago in the main
to another one if he can qualify for the Elimination Chamber.
And SmackDown in tag action. The result of match. Matches are simply never in. Damian Priest getting laid out at the end of the over when it comes to 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗴, and at times you question versus maiming other human beings.
Nice jumping back out.
Question, how important is victory for two?
By Damian Priest. Priest, as we know, will not take a... And then he just ran over Damian Priest. Fatu said, backseat to anyone. Will look how quick. 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗴 back to his feet. Gas, no brakes. And he's proven that tonight. Locked in the Elimination Chamber.
Well,
can you imagine, by the way, 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗴?
Exactly where he should be. He needs to be locked in a cage, but with him, should 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗴 win here?
Into the cover to qualify. And
pity the 5 men who would potentially be in there.
A quick kick out from Damian Priest. He will destroy everyone in Toronto. He will bring the... Fatu also said earlier, he will destroy everyone tonight. WWE title back to his family at WrestleMania.
The most warm family loyalty you've ever heard.
And had a little bit of business to take care of earlier tonight.
Well, isn't that from 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗴? He has that obsession with winning of the Usos and Roman Reigns.
Well, Braun Strowman talking about it for the
goal for his family while simultaneously hating the
long time since he's worn gold. He went into the chamber. Strowman standing tall. It's to put some around his waist. Who's in our main event on SmackDown? Quite a matchup, triple threat. Main event, SmackDown, lot on the line. Who will join the Field? Drew McIntyre, 2-time winner. John Cena, his last one. Field, which currently sits at 4. Think about the field this. CM Punk wins the main event in WrestleMania. Logan Paul qualified Monday. And here and now on SmackDown, one of these 3 men, look at it. Rollins Balor will battle this Monday in the final qualifier for that opportunity.
And Braun Strowman, who was taken out back to life, and now getting even on the man who put it earlier, had barely moved since suddenly springing, put him in hospital several weeks ago.
and wiped out in this matchup. And might have just been when we know exactly what 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀𝗀 is capable of.
Well, there are no disqualifications in this fight.
The savagery, the werewolf intensity.
The matchup referee incapable of doing. And now 𝘄𝗏𝗀𝗀 turns his anything on regarding this carnage on the outside to the Street King, who seems to be
the qualifying matchup. Naomi was able to punch her ticket. Which one of these three?
Back in pain.
Earlier tonight, we had men will do the same. Damian Priest has risen to his
There's a darkness burning inside Damian Priest's
feet, and now he's starting to swing away on 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀.
There is, and you have to think 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀 hasn't quite faced
Damian Priest, has he faced anything quite like 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏?
anything like this before?
Same can be said though for 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀. The heck? Kick from Damian Priest.
Find a weakness.
𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀 just got caught, spinning heels.
And exploit it. That has to be the strategy against something. Damian Priest has figured out 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀. Easier said than done, but it may be.
I don't know how Strowman was able to get back up after everything we've seen. Damian Priest, though, staring in, turning right around. Another big go through in this matchup. 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀's the only one in the ring. Kick connecting to the side of the face.
Well, Priest doing a hell of a way to look, which way to block, and we're about to go for some job of confusing 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀. Doesn't know which. Oh no. Damian Priest attempting some old school punishment.
For a moment, I thought someone was going for a ride, but somebody did.
𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀 having different ideas.
𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀 going to the top. Flying through the air. And now, 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀. Is this the man that's headed to Toronto? Is 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀 head kicking out?
Well, 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀
Into the elimination chamber. Hook of the leg and Priest just
with all the momentum in the world there. Oh, and almost booking his ticket to the elimination. Taking out two birds with one chamber connecting perfectly, but Priest just felt
so close, and 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀 called out
too tough to go down without a fight.
So last week said the family needs the WWE title back. DC inside the we are here, Washington, Capital One Arena, 13,536 themselves to earn an opportunity to head to the eliminations. Watching these three men destroy the chamber to possibly head to WWE champion Cody Rhodes. WrestleMania and face the undisputed WWE.
And volatile 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀 with an array of attacks. Now shredding the Street King Damian Priest that perhaps nobody else on the roster is capable of. Team savagery.
𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏 has dominated.
All of it tinged with extreme.
Everyone in his path since becoming unleashed, trying to fight back.
Fighting back against a man in
here in the WWE. But Damian Priest right now, valiantly
capable of self-restraint. To his family.
And Strowman now
has a laser focus on bringing back gold.
You gotta be kidding me. We said it was Human Demolition Derby and Barrett. That's exactly what it is. Night here in DC.
Well, I look like
have left me for what these three are leaving in the ring.
Braun Strowman was the one perhaps written out.
And Strowman's going to like what he sees because if he can remember what happened.
And out of this contest after colliding with our steels.
Saturday night's main event. He's eyeing up 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀.
S.O.B.
And the true
and 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀 is about to see one big
monster running through 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀, the man who was the runner-up. Everyone in the field with a massive back bump in the 2018 Elimination Chamber, who eliminated a body drop.
Well, 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀 had no idea Braun Strowman in this kind of mood. What a nightmare was until he met Braun Strowman.
And all three of these men again. Oh, wait.
And the eyes.
Wait a minute. Priest now looking for a flatliner.
To Fatu.
Holy crap!
And Braun Strowman now with a chance to let the bodies hit the mat. Book his ticket into the Elimination Chamber.
For a little payback. Strowman in firm control. And now looking. Choke slam. And the table didn't even budge.
Of that impact absorbed by the spine. Reinforced to the nines. All 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀. Damian Priest is down and out.
What is it going to take to keep one of these men down? But
surely out now.
What is it going to take?
𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀.
Who somehow hitting a super kick. Strowman rock. Followed up with another. Charging in.
It's like deja vu.
Strowman's down. He's sitting in the corner. Fatu. Not once,
again.
but twice.
Caused at Saturday night's main event. Well, we saw the carnage. This is how the monster was put out of commission.
The arena. Whoa, watch out, Barrett. And the mood has changed inside. Damn, Savage is coming back out here.
Well, I told you, Fatu, once he gets the taste of blood, sometimes victory seems secondary to 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗀𝗏.
And there's no
𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏, once he gets the
disqualification in a triple threat match.
Taste of blood.
And there's no
well, 𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏 has now somehow some sense into this. Absolutely lost his mind. Referee trying to plead
around his neck.
You can't even call him a man.
𝘄𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏
as physical.
He's looking to end Braun Strowman.
Into the monster.
But now it's Strowman with the chair.
Oh! Finally, a bit of life kicks in.
Strowman. And it's Strowman now, who is remembering everything that happened at Saturday Night's main event. Become unhinged.
Well, how do you control it? And 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗴 has just pulled the absolute worst. The uncontrollable 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗴 out of Braun Strowman. 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗴
Now intent on ending and putting down. Strowman, the Samoan werewolf. Oh! From Solo Sikoa. And they had been cut. A Samoan family business they dealt with earlier. They're obviously on the same page.
Fatu is going to the chamber.
Hey, Fatu to the top. Hit that moonsault.
Spoke like last
Here
week,
comes
Cody
the
Rhodes.
American Nightmare.
Too soon.
Oh no.
A victim of that Samoan spot.
Oh! And Cody promised Tonga Tonga. Damn it!
Well, the dog
He would get the last word with Solo Sikoa.
truly off the chain now.
Oh! Cody got away.
Well, Tama Tonga got...
Wait a minute. Jacob now really. This match will continue. Oh no, Jacob wiped out Solo. Priest.
It's all gone.
Cody getting in the last words. Priest just wiped out 𝘄𝗿𝗏𝗴 with a crossroads.
After a sequence
Oh, wait for that power slam, Strowman. Slide everyone isolated. Everyone wiped out.
Oh, what a disaster.
Get down. Strowman into the post. Does he have enough left? Priest. Out to heaven. Priest is headed to the elimination. Over that man. Chamber.
Here, Priest
What?
is your winner, Damien.
A match.
Massacre, chaos, bedlam. Well, we promised you carnage, and we got more than we bargained for.
5 are in. 1 spot remains. Who will it be? Damian Priest is in. Finn Balor or Seth freaking Rollins? Because the winner of the Elimination Chamber heads to Rollins. We're going to find out Monday on Raw. WrestleMania to face the undisputed WWE Cody Rhodes.
Damian Priest owes that man a
champion, which is the American Nightmare.
A big thank you for taking out something, a pathway to victory for the Street King.
A signer of
Solo Sikoa and his cohorts.
A massive South of Heaven has qualified at the Elimination Chamber by Damian Priest to walk through hell.
Đây là trận bán kết vật tự do nữ hạng 68 kg giữa người đẹp lại Diệu Thương Quân đội gặp Đoàn Thị Phương đơn vị Hải Phòng, giải vô địch vật tự do nữ quốc gia năm 2024 tổ chức tại thành phố Nam Định. Mời quý vị và các bạn đón xem.